You know, in the early 2000s, there was one device that basically redefined what it meant to be connected. It was the OG smartphone. It was the BlackBerry. And for business people, it wasn't just a status symbol, it was a necessity. I mean, everyone from CEOs to lawyers to doctors, they all wanted one. And the more successful you were, the more likely you were to have one. And then suddenly, just like that, they were everywhere. But then Apple dropped the iPhone and everything changed. I mean, suddenly everyone wanted an iPhone. And the BlackBerry, well, it just kind of fell out of style. But you know what? The founder of BlackBerry, Mike Lazaridis, he saw it coming. I mean, he predicted the fall of BlackBerry years before it happened. And when it did happen, he was ready. He sold all his stock, bought a bunch of land, and today he's a billionaire. The rise and fall of BlackBerry. A cautionary tale in mobile innovation. BlackBerry was once the quintessential mobile device for global business professionals, a symbol of instant connectivity and secure, on-the-go communication. From its groundbreaking inception as a two-way pager to its eventual plummet amid fierce competition from touchscreen smartphones, BlackBerry's story is one of ingenious ideas, organizational struggles, and a series of strategic miscalculations. Chapter 1. Humble Beginnings and a Revolutionary Concept. From 1984 to 1998, the founding and early developments. In March 1984, Canadian engineering students Mike Lazaridis and Douglas Freegan founded Research in Motion, RIM, in Waterloo, Ontario. Initially, RIM focused on wireless data communications and early pager technology. By the mid-1990s, leveraging protocols like Mobitex, they set the stage for a future in mobile messaging and network connectivity. January 19, 1999, the BlackBerry 850 was born, kicking off the smartphone revolution. On this day, RIM released the first BlackBerry device, the BlackBerry 850. Though not a phone in the modern sense, this two-way pager had a full QWERTY keyboard. Those buttons even inspired the name BlackBerry because they looked like little berries, and it offered cool push email features. This breakthrough wireless email solution rapidly won over Wall Street professionals, law firms, and corporate executives by allowing them to stay connected at all times. Chapter 2. Riding the Wave of Innovation and Market Expansion. The years 2000 to 2002 marked the exciting start of the smartphone era. Building on the success of the 850, RIM introduced subsequent models such as the BlackBerry 957 and, in 2002, the BlackBerry 5810, the first device to combine phone capabilities with push email and internet access. These early devices distinguished themselves by their secure encrypted communications and, importantly, the physical QWERTY keyboard that enabled rapid typing. Businesses and governments took notice, cementing BlackBerry's reputation as a must-have tool for mobile productivity. From 2003 to 2007, it was all about dominance and becoming a cultural sensation. As new models like the Pearl, released in 2006, and subsequent Curve and Bold series emerged, BlackBerry transitioned from an enterprise tool to also appealing to consumers. Its devices featured unique elements, such as the tactile, clicky keyboard, and later the signature translucent trackball, that became cultural icons. When BlackBerry Messenger BBM dropped in 2005, it totally boosted user engagement, making the phone so essential that fans called it the Crackberry. By the mid-2000s, BlackBerry became the go-to device for secure chats, turning it into a must-have status symbol in boardrooms and everywhere else. Chapter 3. The Zenith of Success. 2007, a high point in a changing world, where everything felt alive and exciting. At its zenith, BlackBerry dominated the US smartphone market, capturing as much as 43% of the share at one point, thanks to its superior secure email services and robust hardware. High-profile figures such as President Barack Obama and celebrities like Kim Kardashian publicly endorsed their BlackBerries, embedding the device deeply in popular culture. Despite competition beginning to stir, many still saw BlackBerry as the ideal mobile productivity tool. The Crackberry effect. You know, it's that feeling when you just can't put your phone down. The addictive nature of BlackBerry's push email and BBM meant that users, often checking their devices from the moment they woke up until they went to sleep, became a testament to the device's indispensability for both professionals and increasingly consumers. This cultural phenomenon pushed BlackBerry into a leadership position that many later viewed as unassailable. Chapter 4. The Turning Point. Disruption by the iPhone. January 2007. The iPhone Revolution. In early 2007, Apple unveiled the iPhone, a touchscreen device with a sleek, minimalist design and an entirely new user experience based on finger tapping and multi-touch gestures. Initially dismissed by BlackBerry executives, with notable figures assuring that we'll be fine, the iPhone quickly began to shift consumer expectations. Its intuitive interface, rich media capabilities, and burgeoning app ecosystem marked a dramatic departure from BlackBerry's business-oriented approach. 2008. BlackBerry Storm, a fateful misstep. In an effort to counter the iPhone threat, RIM hurriedly introduced the BlackBerry Storm in 2008, a touchscreen device that attempted to blend the familiar physical design with new touch interactions. However, Storm was widely criticized for its buggy interface, poor performance, and lack of user-friendliness. The failure of Storm signaled that BlackBerry was struggling to innovate at the pace that modern consumers demanded and marked the beginning of its decline in market share. Chapter 5. The Decline. Organizational and Strategic Missteps. 2010. Peak subscriber numbers and early signs of trouble. Despite reaching a global user base of approximately 41 million BlackBerry subscribers in 2010, signs of strain were evident. Reports indicated that although BlackBerry's secure email platform was still revered, its growth was slowing as consumer preferences shifted toward more versatile touchscreen devices with expansive app ecosystems. From 2011 to 2013, leadership turmoil and strategic paralysis. As competitors like Apple and emerging Android manufacturers captured larger segments of the market, BlackBerry found itself hampered by a dated operating system, an over-reliance on physical keyboards, and an excessively fragmented product line that confused consumers and developers alike. Organizational woes. The dual CEO structure, with figures like Jim Balsillie and Mike Lazaridis, fostered an environment of institutional arrogance and gridlock, making swift decision-making difficult. An infamous stock option backdating scandal further eroded investor confidence. BlackBerry 10 and missed market opportunities. In response, RIM announced BlackBerry 10, a new touch-centric operating system intended to reinvigorate the brand. However, persistent delays, a lack of compelling features compared to rivals, and inadequate support from third-party developers meant that even this bold pivot could not arrest the decline. By 2013, BlackBerry's share in key markets, particularly in the United States, had shriveled dramatically, and the company recorded its first major net losses. Chapter 6. The Transformation. From Hardware to Software. Timestamp 2013. Present. 2013 and beyond. Shifting the business model. In a bid to salvage the brand, BlackBerry underwent significant organizational changes. Jim Balsillie and co-founder Mike Lazaridis resigned from executive roles in early 2012, paving the way for new leadership under Thorsten Heinz and later John Chen. Chen, known as a turnaround expert, sought to reposition BlackBerry away from hardware manufacturing and towards software services, focusing on cybersecurity, enterprise mobility management, and the Internet of Things (IoT). Licensing partnerships and the end of native smartphones. As part of its pivot, BlackBerry ceased in-house smartphone production around 2016, licensing its brand to partners like TCL and BB Merah Putih. While a handful of Android-based BlackBerry phones, such as the Key One and Priv, were launched, they could not recapture the market dominance once enjoyed. Eventually, in January 2022, BlackBerry discontinued support for its legacy BlackBerry OS and BlackBerry 10 devices, marking the end of an era for its once iconic hardware. Focusing on software and security, today BlackBerry Limited operates primarily as a software company, specializing in secure communications, cybersecurity, and IoT solutions. This transformation reflects a strategic adaptation to an industry that has dramatically shifted from hardware-centric innovations to software and service-oriented models. Wrapping it up, what we can take away from BlackBerry's wild ride. The BlackBerry story isn't just about ups and downs. It's a powerful reminder of how crucial it is to keep innovating, adapt quickly, and not get too comfy with past wins. BlackBerry captivated the world with its revolutionary push email, full QWERTY keyboard, and secure communications, becoming synonymous with efficiency and corporate prestige. Its hesitation to fully adopt touchscreen tech, along with some missteps and slow reactions to what customers want, let competitors take the lead. Now, as BlackBerry focuses on cybersecurity and IoT, its legacy remains a potent reminder that in technology, the window for leadership is fleeting, and that transformation is crucial for survival. Thank you for watching our exploration of BlackBerry's remarkable journey. If you found this story insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tech history narratives. Have thoughts or memories about BlackBerry? Share them in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world of technology.